Hello, students. This week is National Digital Citizenship Week. It's always the third week of the month of October. And so Netscape is a digital citizenship website who published this ebook that I'm going to read to you today called Delivery for Webster. And we'll get started. So here we begin. It was late afternoon on a rainy spring day when Webster turned on his computer to play. There were so many choices and so much to do, so he stopped and thought for a minute or two. So here he is, right over here, playing his game. I wonder how many of you do that on a rainy day. I played pirates yesterday and solved puzzles before that. I know I'll pick a new outfit for my virtual cat. Webster sorted through hats and shoes for a bit, then chose a fine polo and a dark blue knit. This is his cat right over here. And he's selecting all these different cool features for his cat online. Oh, he just finished up in the virtual shop when a window appeared on his screen with a pop. And look at it. It says, oh, it has a cool dragon and it says free game. But is free? Let's see. You won a free game, it proclaimed all in red. Just type in your address. Click here, go ahead. Let's think about it. We've done a lot with digital citizenship this year, and is that a good choice that we're making right now? Let's see. Webster's making a good choice here. The game looked awesome with dragons and knights, and Webster was dazzled by the twinkling lights. So here he is looking at this game here. He typed his name and address real quick, and his information was gone with one simple click. Right here, look at this. Here's his name and his address. NetSmart USA, submit. Webster waited and waited by the window for days until finally the delivery man came his way. Delivery for Webster, Clicky announced at the door. Webster ran for the package. He couldn't wait anymore. So this is Clicky right here, the robot. He opened the package and his eyes grew wide. There was only a stack of magazines inside. Must be a mistake, he said, tossing them over his head. I'm sure it'll be here tomorrow instead. Again, this is Clicky right over here. Oops. I was trying to grab my pointer. Here's Clicky. Tomorrow came with another knock on the door. Delivery for Webster, Clicky called once more. He tore the box open and looked down in dismay. This couldn't be the game. No, how? No way. There were no dragons. There were no knights. In fact, it was a pair of bright yellow tights. Notice that this book has a lot of rhyming words, knights and tights. The next day, Webster was sure it would come. Instead, he got a bird cage held together with gum. I can't believe this. It's getting totally lame. But this next week brought him more of the same. And look at lame and same rhyme as well in this book. On Monday came a sauce pot. Tuesday, a snake. On Wednesday, he received a dusty old rake. On Thursday, he got a busted record player, and Friday brought him an old refrigerator. Ooh, would you want all that stuff? On Saturday, he cried, "That's it! That's enough! I'm sick of getting this ridiculous stuff. The pile of junk can reach the North Pole. It's totally getting out of control." You can see how frustrated he is right here. And look at all the piles of stuff that he has accumulated from pressing that button online. So he waited by the window with great anticipation. Delivery for Webster, Clicky called in frustration. I wonder if he's going to be happy this time or sad. We'll have to find out. This must be it, Webster said with a squeal. Then he tore through the small brown box to reveal a boot. Are you kidding me? Webster exclaimed. This is so unfair. All I want is my game. With a grumble, he threw the boot on the pile of trash. It wobbled and bobbled and came down with a crash. Uh-oh. Look at how frustrated Webster is. Look at Clicky right here. He looks like, oh no, too much is coming down at him. Clicky threw up his hands and said, I've had enough. Webster, please explain where you got all this stuff. I don't know, he replied. I'm just really upset. All I did was order a game from the internet. I guess should he have clicked that button? I saw it on a pop-up and gave them my name. I typed in my address and waited for my game. What happened, Webster? Clicky asked in concern. Did you forget the online rules that you learned? Now remember, you've been learning them, and some of it is about this, like we don't give out our address, our name. And how many of you have seen pop-ups? I've seen many pop-ups too, and I have to really think of where I want to click when I see that on the internet. Webster thought and he thought until it finally clicked. Oh man, he cried, that pop-up was a trick. Some of those on the internet is a trick. Clicky nodded. It looks like you got caught in a scam. Giving away your information is how this nightmare began. Before you tell anyone your name and address online, you need to ask a trusted adult if it is fine. And did Webster ask an adult before he clicked and shared his information? You're right, said Webster. I don't know what to say. I'm just sorry I made such a mess this way. Look at all that mess in his house. Together, Clicky and Webster cleaned up all the junk, especially that refrigerator. It really kind of stunk. But after everything was gone and the cleaning was done, Webster was still frowning and really very glum. Glum means sad, so look at how sad he looks on his face. Come on, Webster, said Clicky. Don't hang your head in sorrow. Today is Saturday. No deliveries tomorrow. So he's looking at the calendar there. Right, here's the calendar. The end. So I hope after you listen to the story, you learned a valuable lesson. Before you click on something on the internet, you should ask a trusted adult so that this doesn't happen to you like it did to Webster. Hope you enjoyed this story.